Is for Sag. All right, Sagittarius, let's hop right into it. There was an issue with me earlier, but I'm back. All right, Sagittarius, the overall energy is really talking about someone really not seeing the big picture. However, Spirit needs you to make sure that you do see the big picture when it comes to life, your situations, and the people in it. Time to nap. Spirit wants you guys to just take a deep breath and kind to just allow life to happen for you, right? Not to overstress, not to overthink, not to overburden yourself with anything. Because it's all just a test and an illusion. Remember, hit the like button, guys, as you come in. I tell you guys that every day. So, take a nap. Taking a nap is talking about you just kind of enjoying and seeing things as they are. Take a deep breath. Hi, Diane. How are you? Take a deep breath. Diane, you're a loyal family member here. I appreciate you, Diane. Thank you. Thank you for being there. You're definitely so appreciated, Diane. Thank you for the super chat. Exposed. Is this, I'm not sure that I know you, Exposed. How are you? But you're kind. You always give me a little chat, a little thank you. God and the Most High continue to bless you as you're on the journey. And that goes for all the Saggies that is in my family here. So, guys, getting back to the reading, this is about I'm your little. You are? That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, that is so sweet. Look, but Spirit kind of wants you guys to just kind of lay back a bit, right? Taking a nap. So there must be something that's going on in your lives right now. And it's something happening in everyone's life, right? We all are experiencing some things. Yeah, Diane. We're all experiencing things in life, right? That can be challenging, right? There's things that can be upsetting. There could be things that you're just exciting. It could be on the lighter end of things where you're just excited. You're waiting for something. Take a breath, guys. Spirit wants you to just kind of take your time about it. It says here, time, relentless advance. Grovels with the irreversibility of time and its permanent impact. This may have something to do with you or someone else that is groveling over something that happened, not being able to see the big picture, as the title states. This is about somebody not understanding that time waits for no one. Spirit is needing you to, again, enjoy life as it is unfolding for you, right? There are things that you have power and control over. Some things are out of your hand, and Spirit is there to guide you so that you are able to take in and enjoy each step in this process. That's what they want you to do. There's a message in that, right? A message in a bottle. And the message is what I'm talking about. But it pertains to somebody also that was this Casanova that was, getting booed up with multiple people, thinking that it was safe to have multiple people to avoid being emotionally attached to someone. This is the person that was in your life. Yeah, this person is now sitting back asking themselves why. Because as I stated, this was someone who did not take and assess situations in their life. You are to be very careful when it comes to the things happening in your life. Sometimes we can be impulsive, do things, say things, act out, do a multitude of things that you may regret. And this is what someone was doing in your energy. Yes, somebody did some things that they are regretting now. And Spirit is trying to let you guys serendipity, however you say the word. Serendipity, that's the word. Serendipity is about you realizing that, wait a minute, did I just see that red bird? Wow, did I just hear that beautiful song? Wow, did I just hear somebody or smell a beautiful scent? That's Spirit talking to you guys. That's Spirit saying to you, "Oh, you're not off. You're right on point with this. I'm here to tell you that this is us trying to remind you to take some time and just relax. Relax, 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 right? Take a deep breath and just process. It's about processing the actions and not overthinking. Sometimes we can overthink. But it looks like someone, and what happens is it's like you're going to allow yourselves to overthink what spirit is trying to do in your life. So allow spirit to take over and just kind of enjoy the journey and take a deep breath and trust that whatever happens with this message that they're trying to convey to you through nature, through other people too. Like someone could say something to you that may remind you of a situation or something that's going on in your life. Take that as a sign. Don't just look at it as, oh, that was a coincidence. No, there's really there's no such thing as coincidence. That is a bald-faced lie. That is the lie that is bestowed upon us as we are in the bodies that we're in and on earth. And coincidences don't happen. Okay. Things occur for a reason, right? Even the things that you may feel uncomfortable with or believing or accepting, they happen for a purpose. And a lot of times, if there are things that happen to you that may feel heavy, it's for the betterment of you so that you are awakened, that you will recognize when they're talking to you. That's what that's about as well, right? So we're looking at somebody, and this is why Spirit wants you to believe in everything that you're witnessing when it comes to your journey and experiences with people, right? This is about all the glitters came in a crossing position, right? This is about someone not focusing and trusting everything that I'm talking about, right? We have a person that gambled. The message that they got from their actions, instead of allowing themselves to process information, they took a gamble. Now they're looking like they need some sort of help from spirit. This is somebody that may have chose money, materialism, people, places, anything that looked good from the outside, whatever somebody told them, however they were feeling that day. This is somebody who chose to put money over everything. Now they're out here penny pinching, petty coins, petty gains. So they didn't gain any wisdom. See, when you allow spirit to speak to you and trust what you're getting, the messages that they're conveying to you, then you're able to see past the all that glitters, which means the fakeness of others around you. This is somebody that's now going through the dark night of the soul. However, spirit is wanting you to be aware that this person has not changed. This is somebody that is, again, was being used, a puppet. This person may want to do this to you. They have their hand out. And then again, we're looking at somebody that's looking for help. They need any penny, nickel, dime, quarter that they can get. Remember, this is somebody who gambled away without listening or trusting their intuition. This is somebody who didn't listen to their intuition. This is why Spirit wants you, Saggies, to be more proactive before things get too far and out of hand, where you start being controlled by things that are really out of your control, so that you won't see the big picture. That's what this is about. This person is going through the dark night of the soul only for the simple fact that they refuse to look at things as they are and not as they would like them to be. You can only do that when you trust your intuition and you're able to sit back and process. See, they were caught up in the hype of being this player, getting love, not being committed to someone, right? This is somebody who chose a lifestyle, which means they allowed themselves to block their higher self, right? Their intuition. And now they're sitting back here crying, asking why did they not listen to the signs or take stock into what spirit was trying to tell them. This is what spirit is trying to convey to you, Saggies. Listen, every reaction or every action, there's a reaction. And what spirit is trying to tell you, Sagittarius, is, listen, these messages are for you, because there's something for you to gain from it, right? This is about somebody else. However, this can also be an attachment. The spirit wants you as a Sag to know that be careful how you get caught up in situations that you can't get yourself out of. And then you'll turn around and then you ask yourself why. Because really deep down inside, you already saw the signs and symbols. You've seen everything, but you chose to override your higher self and choose the fake and not the real. That's what somebody has done now. So now this is a breakdown of who they needed to really truly see who they were. This is somebody who chose to hide behind the fakeness, the illusion of thinking everybody loved them. Why? Why do people love this person? Because they gave to this person, to people rather. Anytime somebody would ask for help, this person was like, okay, well, let me give them this. I can gamble on this person because this person is going to see me through. If something happened to me, then I'll give back. I'll gain something back in return. This is what this person did. This all stems again from somewhere in someone's childhood. This is challenging to this person, the Tower card. This is something that changed the outcome of how this person now views themselves, their inner childhood wounds. And it has to do with the giving and the sharing of memories of themselves or children as a child. Something about children play a heavy part in this person's behavior, this Casanova. Because all these cards is really referring to children, childlike behavior, immaturity, and actual physical children. That's what I see here. So we're going to clear one card or two, Sag. So this is a warning for you. Look at the big picture. Sometimes things may not be what it appears to be. And it's not a coincidence. It's for your higher good, right? Give me a card for the page. This is about somebody's innocent, thinking back on memories of their childhood, maybe how they wish things were spontaneous and loving. And maybe this is when someone thought they had a lot of power. Someone did something to this child, a magical power. Yeah, this is about power. This is about, as I stated, somebody very materialistic. They thought there was power in the things around them. This is somebody that may have coerced children. Yeah, age difference. Here we go. Karmic partner. These cards came out before. A karmic partner that they got themselves into that was wearing a mask. Listen, Sag, I shuffled these cards. The first reading that I did earlier, verifying the same energy over here, the exact same cards came out. These three here. So this is all very true when it comes to this person. There was an age difference. Wow. See, we have the Six of Cups. There's a mature, somebody older than that child in the picture. A karmic partner that you were in a connection with. This person has some sort of fascination or fetish when it comes to children, which links them to them being the way that they are. So they only found love through giving, right? This person grew up with some sort of attachment, thinking that the only way they could get some sort of attention was to maybe give to children. Maybe this is it's kind of sad and it's really destructive. So this is someone who used their power to manipulate children. Yeah, there was an age difference clearly right there with the karmic partner that they got with that was much younger. And this can also be you. This person was not showing their true colors. This could be a pedophile. This came out. This is somebody that used their powers to manipulate children. This is really something. Wow. This is something, guys. So that's the reading, Sag. I'm out of here. I don't want to hold on too long because this is really quite different. But it is what it is. Give me a card for this page. See, great fortune. This is somebody that was doing something in business, possibly, with children. See, they're concerned. So this is somebody who was doing some illegal things with children, right, in their community with a third party. Yep, for money, and it didn't happen. Wealth came in a crossing position. So there was someone that they thought, this wealthy person, here we go, courting. All of these are in blocking positions. This is something that this person was working with another person. They're concerned that they were building and collaborating with somebody that really didn't have it, who they were courting. Maybe this other person, there might be somebody that's interested in you. See, it's all about money, unexpected income. Let me get a clarification on this courting. See, it's a cycle, living single and living in the moment. So this is you. This person was trying to repeat a cycle with you. Also, I feel like this is something they were doing with the karmic. What about this wealthy man? So they're a predator. You have to see the big picture and how people move. Toxic. Drinking. Lifestyle. This person is a drunk. They thought they were going to make some sort of money, profit off of collaborating with people. It looks like a child ring or something like that. Yeah, it was all an illusion. Tricks, lies, a fairy tale with a Jezebel. The third party, this is it. So they got in connection with the Jezebel, and now they're sitting back thinking why they did it. Romance, all about romance. See? That's what it was. This was some proposition, some sort of business, dark, devious, underworld type of child pornography, predator shit. This is crazy, but it's here. Great fortune. Here it is. Final card. Divine Feminine. So they were trying to get something off of you through some sort of connection. So you're the one that has the money, the fame, the fortune. So they're concerned that their trick of hanging out, drinking with third parties and Jezebels would bring them the money, the success, and the power and the toxic lifestyle. It did not occur. It did not happen. This is something that this person continued to do. Even if you weren't dating this person and this was somebody you just, I don't know, you kicked it with them, whatever. This is what they were doing behind the scenes. You guys are in the moment living single. This is a cycle the spirit is telling you to look at the big picture as to who you be dating. Because a lot of these people are masquerading, pretending to be something they're not. And we see the wealth card, this in a crossing position. This was their goal. So they were in some illegal business. This person. Now they're having memories about you. They're under pressure. They can't sleep. They're filled with a lot of anxiety. This is somebody that's actually replaying the events in their mind as the thug life that they had with that Jezebel. They feel like they were under some sort of spell. Now they got to get out here and do some little side hustling, because this is somebody that was doing some businesses or business with a Jezebel, clearly. They're thinking about that. So we have a divine masculine. There's a divine feminine that wants to pop the question to you. But this may be an attachment that will be on and off with that person. You have them blocked, and they are definitely somewhere getting readings on you. But it's a karmic lesson to trust your intuition. And Spirit is saying the balance of the scales have to be aligned, because this person was into somebody who played them with the fake pregnancy DNA test, things of that nature. I want to get one last card for the popping the question. There's a divine masculine that you have blocked. A lot of you guys do, but we'll see if there's another energy out here for you. It just may be simply that. This divine masculine is someone you guys have blocked. They're now getting readings. They are kind of reflecting on the connection they had with you. This person is someone who just kind of rolled the dice. They were out here thinking it was all good when money was high, and the women and the men and the attention, all of that everything was great for this person. But now life is different. Spirit has, called a tower moment on this person. So now they have to go within to find out truly why they're attracted to people way younger than them. I mean, possible decades younger than them. We're not talking a couple of years. We're talking decades. That's the sick part of this. Popping the question. Who did they pop the question to? Oh, this person wanted to balance the scales and pop the question to you. Who's this divine masculine? Who's this divine masculine? So there's a lot of layers to this person. Oh, that's for sure. You're going to get somebody coming in communicating with you with the Eight of Wands. Okay, yeah. This is somebody who wants to speak to you, who wants to talk to you, who wants to clear the air. This is someone you have blocked. They want to maybe write a letter, email, text, because they're out. Remember, they don't have any money. They're assed out. They don't have shit. This divine masculine doesn't have a thing. This person wants to pop the question so they can get out of the cold. Remember, Spirit is saying, look at the big picture. Check people out, Saggies. Yeah, they want to come in and trick you out too. Yeah, they want to juggle you. A freaking divine feminine empress. Don't do it, Sag. This is what they're trying to come in. They're trying to come in and use your energy. You're powerful. They know that now because when they were lying and cheating, maybe possibly behind your back getting married to someone else, hoping that they could have this traditional, stable connection with an empress. No, Spirit is saying, look at the big picture. Take the signs that I've expressed to you guys. All that glitters is not gold. Hold on to your money, your lifestyle, whatever you're doing. This is somebody who's in their emotions, who has secrets. I just revealed the secrets to you. This is a person coming in as the empress. Remember, they're not this young pup. This is somebody that wants to come in and confuse your life, right? They want to fight for you now. But this is the person that chose a Jezebel over an empress and a tempress. Somebody that has all type of powers within them. You have gifts that this person wish they had. Wish they had said something to you. This is somebody who wants to propose to you now. They want to give everything to you because they're tied up in some toxicity with someone who they were building a connection to. They took their time and they made a choice. 222 as I say that. And then they went forward. They left you behind, turned their back on you. And now they're worn out, beat up. They want to start all over. No, Spirit is saying this is karmic lesson for this person. And this is your karmic divinity for you to protect yourself, for you to wait for the King of Pentacles, somebody that's there for you, that's not going to be a burden, that you will engage in a new love and marriage, a new opportunity with someone that you can trust, that you can truly build a legacy with. That's the reading, says. Thanks again for stopping by. Hit the like button. Bye. Share the messages too.